sound speed, cameras rolling, and action. Hey guys, what's up? I'm recording on a Saturday, and I'm also in the car, believe it or not. Okay, I've done this podcast I haven't done this podcast in the same location more than like 2 or 3 times. This is episode 10. I've done welcome to episode 10. I'm in a tunnel. Guys, I'm in a tunnel. So cool. Oh, it's cool. You can see out the back window. I've done this episode twice in my old apartment, like 2 or 3 times in the condo in San Diego, and those are the only places that have had consistent locations. Otherwise, I've been somewhere different every time. It's kind of cool, and when I finally move into my new place, I will get some area set up where we're going to podcast regularly. This week, I was supposed to have a guest, but as you can see, I'm in the car, no guest. Last minute, I'm also congested, so that's why I sound a little funny and I'm having trouble breathing. Last minute, I got the opportunity, to, for another PA position, and I had to leave Arizona last minute, which I'm doing right now, and I'm driving back to California to be a PA tomorrow morning. So we got about 5 hours and 45 minutes in the car, which isn't too bad, but yeah. So the job and the pay is whatever. Like the pay is not that great, and the job is obviously a PA job. Nothing glamorous for that, but the opportunities that will come after it are what I'm really going for, because my mentor got me in contact with her really good friend who is a first assistant director, and he is constantly doing projects. I kind of looked at his Facebook post, or his Facebook page, and saw all the posts of all the pictures that of him working and finishing movies that he had done, or TV, and all sorts of things like that. So I'm really excited for the possibility of what is going to come after that. It's super exciting, and yeah. And I'm on my way back to LA. But I'm going to go to LA for about a week. This job is only I was supposed to start today, but they let me start tomorrow. So the shoot is only from today, Saturday, till Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to help my old boss move some stuff out of his studio. And then I'm going to move into my new apartment, hopefully. Paperwork has not gone through. This landlord won't get back to me. I gotta give him a call and figure this out. And then on Thursday night or Friday, I'll come back to Arizona and grab all my stuff that I have stored at my parents' place and drive back. And then hopefully start another job or get another job. I have a potential for an actual office job, which is okay. It's an intern position, which is not the greatest thing. I take that back. It is a great thing. It's not something I would like to do full time, but it is something to do in the meantime, and something that I can do to get money, which I need. So it's not in my industry, which is okay. It's always good to work outside of the industry once in a while and learn new skills. So that's exciting. If there wasn't a more fitting day for this topic, I don't know what. And for those who are watching on the video, you'll have to excuse the quality. I'm using my phone. I'm not talking about the quality of the picture, because these iPhones, let me tell you, they shoot great quality picture. But the lighting situation, it is about 7 o'clock at night. I have been trying to leave for 3 hours now. I said I would leave by 4 o'clock, 5 at the absolute latest. And look at where we're at. We are at 7 o'clock. Yeah, a lot of resistance on leaving today. And you'll have to forgive the audio quality if it's not that great. Obviously, I'm in the car. Has my coffee been open this? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I almost had accident number 2, guys. I was going to tell you what happened, but I almost had another accidente. I'm going to take a sip. My throat is dry. Hold on. I sipped it and it was closed. Hold on. Hold the roll. There we go. Coffee at 7 p.m. We're doing it, baby. Yeah, so a lot of resistance in leaving today, and who knows what for? Who knows what the resistance is, but we have to look at it as a blessing in disguise. I was saying that the microphone, excuse the audio, the microphone is wedged in between my seatbelt, and I have like a little arm that like folds, and so it's kind of, I have both hands on the wheels, guys. On the wheel. I only have one steering wheel, and both hands are on it. So I am being a safe driver. I'm checking my mirrors and using a nice signal. But both hands are on the wheel. I'm not wearing headphones, so hopefully the audio quality is okay. Yeah. So. Today, okay, so the episode, I already titled it, and as you can see right there, it says, it's the title is obviously different than what the topic is, but it has something to do with, along the lines of, it's about the journey, not about the destination. Obviously, the destination is where you're trying to get, and I'm not talking about me trying to get from Arizona to California. I'm talking about me being a PA, me being an unpaid director, an unpaid writer, to being a paid Hollywood director, on my way to winning an Oscar. That's the journey I'm talking about. That's the destination I'm talking about. Getting to the place that you want to go, whether it's spiritually, religiously, emotionally, or if you have an actual set of goals. Those are the destinations and journeys that I'm going to be talking about. And me driving from Arizona to California for this PA job, although it is a journey and destination, it also fits within the topic of, it's about the journey, not the destination, because this PA job is a stepping stone within my journey. And so, as I said, I've been trying to leave since 4 o'clock. It's 10 after 7. I kind of planned. I always give myself, excuse me, my nose is so congested. I got sick on Monday, or on Friday or something, and I've just been, I don't know what happened. I haven't gotten sick in so long. But yeah, it sucks. Anyhow, I always give when I'm traveling, like by myself, especially in a car, if I know I don't have to get anywhere by a certain time, especially from Arizona to California, or from California to Arizona, I always, I always give myself some wiggle room. There's always times where I'm like, oh, I have to get there before this because I'm going to dinner with my parents at this time, or I have a doctor's appointment that they can only take me at that time. So, and unless I have those situations, I generally give myself some wiggle room. Today was a lot of wiggle room. I'm going to be getting in at midnight, and I'm staying with my friend Vin, and I feel kind of bad. I told him I'll be there at 11:30, and I won't be there at 11:30. And let's see. So I was gonna leave at 4, and I wound up going to the store with my parents at like 3. We just did some shopping, and we got back at 4. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll eat something I haven't eaten. I'll have some lunch, or I had lunch, but so I was like, I'll have some, like an early dinner, and then I'll make something to bring for the car ride, just in case I get hungry, which inevitably will happen because car rides are boring, and what happens when you're bored? You want to eat. So I'm packing my bags. And my mom is heating me up some food, and all of a sudden it's 4:45. I eat. I'm like, well, this is not gonna happen. And while we're eating, my mom had put on Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, which I've been obsessed with lately, and we were just watching it. And then I finished the episode, and I started doing some more packing up, and my mom put on another episode, and I'm like, so I sat down. That's another 20 minutes, and I'm like, after that episode, I'm like, okay, I gotta go. And now at that point, it was half past 5. So so now we're at 5:30. I'm like, okay, gotta go. And I finally get in the car, get all my stuff in the car, and I started driving. And I'm trying to situate my coffee, and I like, my cup holders are weird because I have one that's like for big cups and one that's for like water bottle size. And I tried this cup of coffee is like just in between, and I had this my other big bottle of water, and so I was trying to switch them. And the cup slipped, and the lid popped off. The cup of coffee splashed all over in my passenger seat, half down my side, in the cup holders. Some of it got in the glove box, and I hadn't even gotten on the highway. So I turn around, go back home. I have to wipe up all the inside, change my clothes, make some more coffee. And so I have to clean the whole car. I have to do the whole thing. I rinse it out with towels and water. Like it's everywhere. I'm talking about like a venti cup of coffee splashed everywhere. And yeah, so I got mad. I'm like, I just flipped out. I'm like, fuck! But it wasn't like I was angry. I'm just like, I was just mad. I wasn't even mad. I was baffled, because I'm like, of fucking course that my lid would pop off, and now I have to turn around. But as I pulled over and turned around, I realized that, okay, there's a reason why I'm getting stopped. There's a reason why that the universe is sending me a signal to say, hey, stop, go home. I don't know what's going to happen if you leave right now. So I went home. I'm not going to drive 6 hours with coffee sloshing around everywhere. Like it was pooling and seeping into the seats. So I turned around. I told my dad I was coming home, and he helped me. We cleaned out the car, and I go back inside, and I go to start making some coffee, and I'm like, oh shit, my shoes, because I'm wearing sandals right now. I'm wearing like comfortable kind of clothes. I'm like, I'll just wear sandals. I'm like, oh fuck, my shoes, I need those. I can't go to the set in sandals. So there's one reason. There's one reason why I had to come back. I would have gotten to LA without shoes. And so I'm making coffee now. I fill up a cup and I pour it in the bigger cup, my thermos. And on the second one, it goes, fill water. I'm like, shit. So I fill the water and I hit the thing with button again and it goes, fill beans. I'm like, So I gotta fill the beans, I have to fill the water, and finally I fill the thermos. But it's like, okay, so there's a lot of resistance happening. There's a lot of signs telling me to slow down. There's a reason why, the universe is pulling me back. Who knows what will happen on the road. Maybe there's an accident I'm gonna miss. Maybe I'm supposed to witness something. Who knows? Who knows I'm being stopped from happening, prevented from seeing, whatnot. So we have to look at these signs as good things. We have to see these as positives and not hindrances to, oh shit, I'm gonna be late. Oh fuck, I'm gonna get there at 3 in the morning. If I don't leave now, it's not gonna happen the way I want. Nothing happens the way we ever want it to go. That's just life. And most of the time, it's because who knows what would have happened. You have to look at it if I would have left now, maybe I would have gotten in a car accident. Who knows? Or if I would have left now, I would have forgotten my shoes. And it's like if the cup of coffee didn't spill, something else would have happened. But you always have to read this. I was talking about it probably a month ago or whatever. Who knows what episode. But if anyone's looking for an amazing book, I highly recommend The Alchemist. I do not remember the guy's name. It is a Spanish name, and I cannot remember. But it is probably one of my favorite books. I've read it twice. Or I read it once and listened to the audiobook. And, hold on. Coffee. Oh, fuck! Fuck this thermos! This thermos with my sister's face. But screw this thermos. The lid almost popped off third time. So this book, there's a section in the book, and it talks about looking for the omens, looking and figuring out how to recognize them, and always listen to them. If you can listen to the omens meaning, what happened to me, why did the coffee spill? Why did the water in the coffee machine run out? Why did the beans run out? Why did I leave my shoes? If we listen to those things, then, we may not find the reasoning behind them right away, or we may not figure out what the reasoning for those are at all. But the key and the idea is what I'm trying to say is that if we look at those as positives, then we change our mind from oh fuck, why did that happen, to thank you for sending me this omen or sending me this sign to say take it easy, take it slow, don't worry, you'll get there when you get there. Obviously, I'm still going. I'm going to get there when I get there. I just wasn't supposed to get there at the time I thought I was going to. And so, having said that, it's not about where you're going and how fast you're getting there. It's about the steps and the process it takes to get there. Right? Because when I decided I wanted to become a director and a writer, and I just jumped, when I decided, and then the next day after I graduated, someone's like, okay, here you go, here's a $300 million budget, make a movie. If that happened, although it would have been amazing, it really wouldn't. It really wouldn't be amazing. I gotta Sorry guys who are watching the video. I'm losing light in the car. The sun is setting because it's 7:20. The sun is setting. I could turn on the light. Ew! But it looks bad. The light, it's a bright yellowy orange-ish nasty light. I don't want to turn it on. So when it gets pitch black, maybe I'll turn it on. I don't want to. Honestly, if I would have left an hour earlier, the lighting would have been going out as we were ending, but c'est la vie. Although getting a $300 million budget right off the bat would have been in what I thought what one would think would be amazing, it really wouldn't be. I would not be prepared for anything that came with that. I'd be terrified. Even now, if someone, which no one will, because I'm not in that point in my life right now. At that point in my career where I can do that, I can confidently say that I could not run a $300 million picture. No way. But if I were to jump from 0 to 300 million, then, so even if I was capable and I jumped from 0 to 300 million like that, then it wouldn't have the same effect as someone who busted their ass for 10 to 20 years, busted their fucking ass to get to that same position. Listen, some people can direct a thing and then they get a huge movie. That's fine, but those types of people still busted their ass daily to even get that. Like they made a short film that did really well, or they did something else, or they worked in TV, or they worked in music videos, something. People, it still takes a while. You don't just get it. You have to prove that you can do those things. And so starting from 0 to getting that big of a project, that, the journey, the climb, the struggle is what it's all about. The goal is just, that's the road, right? The goal is the finish line. You're in a marathon. You're running 25 miles. And let's say those are years. Let's just say those 25 miles equal to years. And so we're going to go. We got to start running. Because when we run, we see that finish line. That little golden statue that says you're the best at this thing in this industry is waiting right over there. You don't see it because it's 25 miles that way. 25.2 miles. It's that way. But you saw the map. You signed up. You saw the map. And you're like, okay, it's over there. If I go this route and yeah, okay, it's right there. And so then you start running. Don't look back. There's no point in looking back. It doesn't matter what place you finish. As long as you run that race, oh man, it'll be fucking unbelievable. And the craziest part is that map might change on you. It might Hogwarts the fuck out of you. With the fucking staircases. Or it might be, or like the maze in the Triwizard tournament when the maze just changed in that one challenge. Like that'll happen. The whole thing is gonna like that map is going to change too. Like one job's going to lead you to this and to this and to this, and then you're going to have to do like some other thing within the industry, and you're like, oh, this is kind of fun, so you'll do this, and then maybe you'll go back to doing that whatever, and then eventually you'll get to where you want to go. But no one's map is the same, and damn, the light sucks. I wish I had something. I'm losing so much light. It sucks. I'm only 25 minutes in. We're only 25 minutes in, guys. I'm so sorry that we lost the light. I wish I had something else. I don't have like a flashlight or anything. It sucks. That's the problem with driving at night. But I'm so excited for the journey. Like when I remember, like I think my favorite. No, it's not. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite episode yet. But one of my favorite things that I talked about was when I was leaving my apartment. I remember because I think about this every day. Not leaving my apartment, but what I said, and I'm so fucking happy where I'm at right now. Because I'm green to LA, you know. I'm new. I'm fresh blood. My toes are barely wet, and it's just so exciting to me. I'm driving. Okay, I was supposed to go back to LA on Tuesday. I wasn't doing anything in Arizona. I was just hanging around, watching movies, being sick. I'm still a little congested, as I've said 50 times. But I'm in a place right now where I'm taking 4-day jobs just to have just to build up my resume, just so I could get connections to people who could potentially bring me to higher positions, higher levels, higher caliber films. And with those connections, I meet more people that are wanting to do things that I want to do, more people who are willing. There's a huge fucking storm that way and that, and in front of me and to the left. Hopefully, we don't get caught in it. But I'm finding people that are in their own craft within the film industry that are focusing on their specific thing and wanting to become, part of the elite. And so by making these friends and building this team of people that are wanting to do the same things or get to the same level, we can all collaborate, all make our films, all make our stories, and do it together. And by going to more sets, meeting more people, the caliber of people just increases. The Rolodex of people, if you will increase. I follow this guy. Ryan Serhant. He is the number 1 real estate agent in all of New York. I've been following him since $1 Million Listing New York started. I forget what season they are. 10, 9, I don't know. 9 years. I've been following him. I follow him on Instagram. He's got a vlog on YouTube. I'll link this below because if you're not watching, you should. Although he's in real estate, he gives the best fucking advice, the work advice ever. And that's why he's a great personality. He's a great person just to follow in general. But he gives some amazing advice. And screen's going pretty dark there, fellas and gals. But one of the things he says, and one of the things I'm looking very much forward to when I get back to LA, I know I should even be doing it now. Obviously not in the car, but one of the things he says is that you should meet at least 3 to 5 new people every single day. Introduce yourself to 3 to 5 new people every day, because those people, and especially in his business, become clients eventually. Whether they become clients now or in 10 years, they become clients. And for me, and especially living in LA, you never know who. Whoa, huge lightning. Especially for me in LA, you never know who you're standing next to. You never know who you're sitting next to, or whatever. So I could introduce myself to someone who works at Paramount, just being in line at coffee, and get a job, or whatever. And although that is a very scary notion to, whoa, more lightning, holy shit. I think I'm driving into the storm. Oh, is this about to be an episode of Storm Chasers? We're gonna catch a nasty storm, everybody. Don't worry, we are professionals. But the notion of introducing myself to 3 to 5 people every day is a little scary because we are, and which is good, because everybody, unless you already do this, we are stuck in our own bubble of personal space. We've all evolved to this place where we want to only be on our phones all the time. If we're in a situation and it gets a little awkward, or it gets a little uncomfortable, or we don't know how to continue whatever is happening, the conversation, I'm gonna pull out my phone, because I'd rather do that than finally than finish talking to you or figure out how to continue this conversation or start a conversation. That was a huge lightning blast, strike, whatever. And we become so attached to our phones that it's just so unbelievable that, like, I remember in high school, like probably sophomore or junior year, when smartphones started becoming really popular, and just before like 2012, at least in high school, because no one really had them. I remember when my friend got the first iPhone, and you would have to talk to people, or literally walk away, or like, no one was posting stuff. Wow, there's a lot of lightning. No one was posting things. No one was worried about Instagram. Like, we had just gotten Facebook as high school students, like everyone else. Like, we were transitioning from MySpace to Facebook, maybe Twitter, but I don't know. Yeah, no, well, Twitter, maybe. I don't remember when Twitter came around, but so no one was really too worried about that. We were all worried about, like, who was our top 5 friends, Well, that might have been like end of middle school though, but everyone talked to each other. No one was just like on their phones all the time, and the most you had was like a Game Boy or like a Nintendo DS, and then like, or what, like that's what you carried around. Like, I definitely carried around my Game Boy a lot. You guys can barely see me. I feel so bad if you're still watching. I'll try to boost the color. I mean, if I turn the camera around, it's no better. I was gonna at least show you the scenery. Maybe I'll just do that. All right, so I flipped around so you can kind of see what I'm experiencing. Sorry, I'm driving. I don't know how to keep this from falling. It's terrible. I'm sorry. What was I saying? Shit. Oh, I mean, yeah, so no one was worried about. We weren't consumed with our phones and trying to be on social media all the time. We're worried about likes and whatever. So now we're in a society where like that's the normal thing to do if things aren't happening the way we want them to happen. We just in conversations or in certain situations. Sorry, I'm moving the camera so it's a little more stable. There we go. How's that, guys? Is that a little better view of the skyline? That's a pretty awesome video, if I don't say so myself. Yeah, so, by introducing yourself to people, like, it not only, opens up the floor for possible friendship, possible job opportunities, possible connections. You also can, enjoy the moment more. You're not fixated on the little screen that's in your hand. Holy shit. More lightning. This is crazy. We're not fixated on like what's happening on our screens. We can engage in the world a little bit. And I think that's what's missing in the generation that's growing up with phones. Is going to be, they're going to be missing that, or maybe not. I don't know. They're too young to tell. Like, obviously they go to school, so they're engaged with kids at school, but who knows, like, as time goes on, how engaging kids are going to become, how much time they're going to be focused on screens, and how much their life is going to be totally encompassed by electronics and technology. Another guy, Gary Vee, I'll link him if you're not following him. He's a great life coach. I'm not sure if I would describe him as a life coach or label him that, but he definitely helps. He's definitely changed people's lives. I've talked about him before, and what he said, one of the things he said is that voice technology is going to become a massive game changer in the future. A lot of technology is going to become voice based. Siri was just the start of it. Being able to, if you have an Alexa, being able to ask it for things, being able to just say, hey Alexa, like, order me whatever, or change the channel. Hey, turn on the lights, turn off the lights. Hey, what's my schedule look like? Or, even Siri can do that sometimes. Google has something, but I don't know if it's very good. Siri kind of sucks ass. I think Alexa is the best one. I don't have one yet, but I definitely am behind the game and need to have one, because it's so easy. It's so easy to be, instead of sit there and type into Google, how do you do this, or what's the weather like, or whatever, literally whatever. Anything you can think of, it can tell you. And as time goes on, you can definitely see that this is going to be how the future is going to be. You're just going to be talking to things, and it's going to say, that's like how we're going to be controlling a lot of our stuff. I have a feeling, as it just keeps advancing. So it's very interesting, very cool, and it's all a part of the journey. And I will tell you that this journey so far tonight has been quite enjoyable. Being able to just talk and not sit here in boredom is quite amazing. I usually try to find someone to call during a long drive like this, because it does take your mind off driving and staring at this road that you are now staring at with me. But luckily, you can watch the lightning strikes as they happen, which is pretty cool. You can't see the 360, but there's literally lightning all around me. And again, I'm very sorry for the poor audio quality. I have the AC kind of cranked on because we're in Arizona, and it just dropped down to 89 degrees actually, so that is pretty great. Otherwise, it's been 90 up and above. So I need something, and I'm in a Jeep, so the airflow quality is loud. It's very loud. I'm sure you can hear it. So if you've listened to it this far, I thank you for your patience and your understanding and your willingness to sit through this grungy audio. I honestly, I'm not wearing headphones. I tend not to wear headphones when I drive because I find it's very unsafe. Even though I blast my music very loudly, at least I have nothing obstructing my ears. If you know, if an ambulance comes by, or whoa, that was pretty cool. If an ambulance or police or whatever, because I don't know, if you have something covering your ears or literally inside your ears, then you're cutting off any way of external audio getting to you. So I don't know. And if you think this is unsafe, it might be, but literally my hands haven't left the steering wheel except to enunciate a word, and a lot of us drive with one hand anyway. I'm not on my phone, I'm not texting, I'm not holding the microphone. It is secured to my stomach via lap belt and this phone arm thingy that I don't know, I wedged it in here somehow, but yeah. But yeah, we have to enjoy the journey. It's like the destination is a wonderful place to finally end up, but if we don't respect and love the things that happen to us along that way, then what was the point of going? What was the point of all the hard work, all the shit that we ate, all the dirt that was kicked in our face every time we got pushed down or told no, or all, and even all the successes? What was the point of achieving all those things, making all that money, making all those friends and connections, and winning those awards? What was the point of those if we didn't really enjoy it or have a good time? Sure, a lot of it's going to be shit, and a lot of it's going to be fucking amazing. But if we can't sit back in it and enjoy it and say that was worth it, and I would do that again in a heartbeat if it meant that I could have the experiences and knowledge and friends and failures, especially the failures, and if all that means I could have what I want and have achieved, then why wouldn't you do that? Sign me up. Sign me up for 10 times, 100 times. I want to do that. I am so happy with what is happening to me in my life right now. I'm so happy that I'm driving out to LA at 7 p.m. to work a 7 a.m. Call time tomorrow for little money and credit. It's fucking amazing. It is so awesome. I am so unbelievably happy because my journey, my metaphysical journey, my physical journey, my spiritual journey, my filmmaking journey has begun. It's already begun. It's begun in college. It's begun when I was born. It had begun before I was born. My journey has begun since the dawn of time. And now I am living it. Now I'm literally heading after my dream. That was crazy lightning. I'm literally going for it. I'm driving for it. And there's nothing anyone can do to stop me. My parents could have stopped me. They weren't going to. My parents will never stop me from doing anything that I want to do if it's good, and especially if it's going to better myself and my career. They are here to support me and uplift me. My friends are too. And if you don't have anyone that's going to support and uplift you, then fuck them. I'm here to help and support and uplift you. You go, if you have something that you're going for, that you want to go for so bad, please go for it. I beg you to go for it. Please go for it, man. Go for your dreams. At least, you know what? At least go for it as hard as you can. Literally, if you have a dream and it's something you want so bad, drop whatever it is you're doing right now. You know, if you can afford to, if your parents can help you, if your family can help you, if you have a little bit of money saved up, drop whatever you're doing, quit your job, and go for what it is you want to do. Only quit your job if you can afford it. I'm not saying quit your job because it's not everyone can. It's not easy. But do it. 100% dive into it and don't stop until you A, make it, or B, fail. And if you fail, that's fine. You went for it. You went for it, man. You can stand up proud and say, hey, I did my best. I failed, but I did it. I did my best effort I could have given it. I went for my dream and it didn't work out. That's fine. Go back to go get another job. Because you know what? You can always quit that job. But get that job, recoup a little bit, make some more money, and still hammer away at your dream. Because you could give it another chance. But the point is, what I'm trying to get at is, go for your dreams. If you have them, go for them. Why would you let someone tell you no? If it's something you want so badly, why would you give up on it? Why would you say no? Why would you let someone tell you you're not good enough for that? Or I don't think you could do that. So you're like, yeah, you're right. Know what? You shouldn't give a shit what anyone thinks. The only person that matters to you is you. And if no one can respect that, then fuck them. Because that person isn't here in your life to help you then. Because maybe that person didn't succeed at what their dream was, or they gave up on their dream because they didn't think that was possible. And so they're like, my dream didn't work, and yours isn't probably going to work either. So I think you should not do it, and we should work at this shit job together forever. Don't do that. That's so bad. Don't live your life in fear of failure. Because when you're 80 and you're dying and you're surrounded by your family and someone says, hey, Grandpa, what do you regret in life? You don't want to say, I never went after my dreams. Sure, having your family around, having your kids, your spouse, grandkids, friends, having them around will feel great. But if you sit there and you're like, I should have went after my dream, you know how shitty that's going to feel? If you can say, wow, fuck, it's a lot of lightning. If you can say, no, I have no regrets. I have an amazing family. I have great kids. I have great grandkids. The best friends anyone can have. And I went after my dream. I might not have made it, but at least I tried my hardest. And it's all I can ask for. Wouldn't you rather have that than say, I regret not doing the thing I wanted to do, at least try it? To me, that would feel so shitty. I would regret that so much. I don't have regrets because why would you live your life without regrets? Why not do the things that you want to do? So don't live your life full of regrets. Don't wish that you could do things. Go do those things. Have fun in life. Don't let anyone hold you back. Don't let anyone tell you no. I'm here to tell you you can do it. Yes, I'm giving you permission to do whatever you want. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you see that it's possible. That your dreams are possible. Put your mind to it. Do whatever it is that you want to do. Yeah, I just feel bad for the people that are scared to do what they want to do. And sure, it's scary, but if you have a dream, you gotta do it. You just gotta do it, Craig. You just have to believe and do it. So, yeah, guys. I've been talking for like 50 minutes, I think. I think I can hopefully check. Yeah, 50 minutes. Wow, here goes 50 minutes. I think I'm going to wrap it up. I'm just going to keep rambling about stuff. My nose is getting real clogged. I got to blow my nose. Got to take a sip of coffee. The sky is completely plitch. It's pitch black. There's really nothing for you to see anymore except for the random strikes of lightning. So I want to thank you guys so much for listening and watching today. Sorry for the bad audio. Sorry for the bad video quality. It was kind of cool. I haven't done a podcast in the car. Wow! Holy crap! Holy crap, gosh, did you see the lightning? Should we chase it? Should we chase after the lightning? If we go to the eye of the storm, we might be able to see what's happening there. We could probably find the hurricane. We can get... Ooh, wow. That lightning strike was furious. It was coming down quickly, and it's happening all around us. So, let's go to the eye of the storm. And until next time, I'm Bert Kinkler. Yes, that's my real name. And I'm a storm chaser. But anyway, guys, I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much, as always. Follow me, holy crap. Follow me on Instagram at Harrison Burger, Twitter at Harrison C. Burger. Subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. You can find me on Spotify, Anchor, Chatbox, I think. What's it called? Yeah, I think. Is it Castbox? Sorry. You know, all the places, literally all the places. Google Play. You can find me everywhere. Anywhere and anywhere that podcasts can be listened to, you can find me. Oh, wow. Share these with your friends and family. If you found this one helpful and you found that someone might be able to benefit from it, please send it to them. Share them. If there's a segment and you think that they need to hear, let them hear it, because we need to spread more greatness to people. We need to tell people that they can go after their dreams, that their dreams are worthwhile, that you know, and if you have a friend or family member that is on a journey and they're trying to get somewhere and they're hating the process, remind them that every process, everything that happens on their journey is there for a reason. Every job they take, every move they make, every friend or person they come in contact with is there for a reason. Whether it's to help them, or it's to guide them, or you know, to be there when they fail. Everything happens for a reason. Yeah, so share it with them. Share the love. Thank you for the love. I love you guys so much. Thanks for listening. Spread the word. When the numbers are growing, they're growing slowly, but they are growing, and I love it. So yeah, guys, thank you so much. And hopefully I will have a guest next week. I rescheduled. If all goes according, next Saturday I will have a guest. That is why I recorded on a Saturday, because I was holding out on my guest. He was only available today. And then I had to give him some good news, bad news. So if all goes to plan, we'll have my buddy on the podcast next week. I'm going to be staying with a friend this week. Maybe I'll get my other friend on the podcast if I have a few spare minutes to give. So, yeah. And that's it, guys. Remember, it's about the journey, not about the destination. Don't ever forget that. And if you guys are on a journey and you guys have had some things that have happened to you, whether good or bad, and you want to talk about them and you want some extra feedback, you guys, if you want some help trying to figure out how to get to where you're going and you want to just chit chat about it, you have things you want to talk about, leave them in the comments, send me a DM on Instagram or Twitter, and I will be happy to help you guys. So, yeah. Love you. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next week. Cut!